Right now, there needs to be a heavy push and a heavy promotion for unity. Unity is where it's at now. And in order for right now, there needs to be a heavy push and a heavy promotion for unity. Unity is where it's at now. And in order for you to get to unity, in order for humanity to come together for unity, to work together on a collective, you have to be all operating from your heart space. That is correct, Bianca. The glass ceiling concept, that is correct. The glass ceiling is sealing itself even as we speak. That is correct. For those of you that are fortunate enough to feel these ascension symptoms, congratulations. If you haven't started your shadow work, you need to get on it. You need to get on your shadow work. I hope that you're listening. I want to let you guys know something. All of your gifts are written, the code is written inside the heart space. So if you're not able to tap in, you need to figure out why that is. 9 times out of 10, it has a lot to do with the fact that your heart has probably been shut down. When are you going to start taking inventory and stop and start cleaning house? So you make the decisions about who's going to be in your life. You're not helpless here. You have complete control over your life because you can't control the people around you, but you're not supposed to be controlling the people around you. You need to be controlling yourself and what you will allow to happen. You got to learn about boundaries. People will try to push themselves on you. They don't want to respect your space, even when you tell them that they need space. You know, they want to try to impose upon you. They want to try to control you. They want to try to do all types of shit. And sometimes you just got to know when to turn that channel off until you're ready to have a conversation or ready to be bothered with other energies. So what you're seeing me do, by you not seeing as many lives as I used to do anymore, you're seeing me say, you know what, I'm going to do what's best for me. And when I'm ready to come out and do a live, then I'll come out and do a live. If I don't feel like doing that, I'm not going to do it. Because I'm taking time out to take care of myself, which is something that each and every one of you guys should be doing. You should be taking care of yourselves. Should be doing at least 30 minutes of meditation a day. At least 30 minutes of meditation a day. Ask your spirit guides to lead you to where you're supposed to go or who you're supposed to be with, who your mentor's supposed to be. Ask your spirit guides and your ancestors to lead you the way. Sit down and meditate with your ancestors for a good 30 minutes. Ask them to guide you to your teacher, your mentor, or whoever it is, or wherever it is that you're supposed to go, so you can get on the path and on your journey. Because what's happening is that everybody's being lined up and everybody's put in proper place. Okay? Everybody's finding their soul tribe. And there are many different things that are going on in one of these different soul tribes that are actually coming together and forming. This is happening on a natural basis. This is not something that's being forced. But what's happening is, and I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to this or not, but people are starting to gravitate towards one another. I don't know if you've been paying attention. People are starting to gravitate towards one another a certain particular way. That's going to be your new family coming into this thing, coming into 5D. Coming into a new state of consciousness. These individuals that you're meeting right now that are on the same page as you, that's not operating with ego, that's not operating with arrogance, that's not in their pride, those individuals right there are actually finding their new family members right now, even as we speak. But you got to learn how to let your heart guide you. But in the process of that happening, here's what else happened on a positive level. New soul families started coming in. But this new soul family that started coming in felt like a click, felt like a synergy, if you will. Okay? Felt like the pieces of the puzzle that had been missing. The comfort levels. You know what I'm saying? The camaraderie. The love that we all feel amongst one another when we're spending time together. The elevation and consciousness of where we're all at and how we're all growing together in different ways, right? And what I'm noticing is that even though we're a soul family, each and every individual person has their own particular journey. And as they're going down their own particular journey, we're sharing those experiences with one another. So we're like learning different things. And then you start realizing as this learning curve is coming in, you start getting into higher knowledge and you start finding out that even what you know, there's always something around the corner that comes and drops knowledge when he lets you know that there's things even higher than what you know. That's what happened to me tonight when I was talking to Tahuti. My head got blown back tonight. My head got blown back tonight, y'all. Blown back. And he let me know that this old system that's going on right now, this is done. And I don't mean just on Earth. I want to make sure you're clear about something. This is not just an Earth thing. This is a cosmic thing. That's going to stop. You see, when the false gods came into this plane, they're the ones who created these particular systems about who's more powerful than who. They're the ones who did that. Because as things continue to change, the people are changing. A lot of people are leaving up out of here. Okay, a lot of people are leaving up out of here. Look, we got tested this for the last 2 years. I want you guys to be clear about something. You were under a test to see in this simulation that you're living under right now, do you got what it takes to handle what comes with going into the 5D realms and higher? And there are much higher realms than this. You guys have no idea how deep this shit is. A lot of us have been earth-based because this is where we live. But when it comes to expand your consciousness, you begin to start realizing it's so much more vast than what we were told. There's way more vast than what we were told. Way more vast than even with the knowledge that I have right now. Just knowing about the hierarchy systems and all the God systems and all that, there's shit higher than that. You're going to have to open up your heart spaces, and you can't act like you're a know-it-all out here. You can't be in your ego. You can't have arrogance. You can't have none of that. Because people that are operating like that in that space, they don't realize this, or they don't realize, but they're actually acting lower than the position that was actually given to them. If you find yourself being in two different places at once, pretty soon, what's going to happen is you're going to notice you're here on Earth, but you're also going to notice that something about it is different. Way different. If you're having those experiences, you are transitioning out. Okay? Now, let me be clear when I say what this is. I'm not talking about the 5D Earth that's not complete. I'm talking about the 5D metaverse that everybody's heading towards that's supposed to go until the 5D Earth is completed. The last 2 years, the one thing that all of us should have learned is to trust self. I can't stress this enough. To trust self. Trust yourself first.